Literally, my life is. Okay, I totally realized, like, I wasn't talking. That's my bad. That's a noise I've never heard before. The bath messenger? Really? What do you sell? Holy cow. Well, would you look at that? I need blood echoes. I gotta buy that. Dang. Tier 1 ritual blood? Man, I'm dead. So far, this area has high tier loot with low tier blood echoes and low tier enemies. So that's not so great for the blood echoes. Amazing for the whole, like, loot and enemy situation. God, I'm cracked. Literally, my life is beaches every single night, messy hair, and Christmas lights. It left my mind. Literally, my life is. Literally, my life is. Alright, there's a side room. Yay. You hear the excitement in my voice about there being a side room that I have no obligation to go through, but I'm going to go through in the hopes of finding something good. And there's probably not going to be anything good. Fun fact. Ouch. Literally, my life is. Literally, my life is. Literally goes insane like a boss. I really hope these aren't that boring to watch, these streams with, like, because I know Bloodborne isn't the most fun watch for you. I know neither is Dark Souls. But, like, if I had other things, I would stream them for you, I swear. But, like, these are the only offline games I really have. dogs are weak to blood damage for some reason, and I've never understood why, because they're like definitely a beast type enemy. And beasts are usually blood resistant, but so are arcane enemies. In fact, the least blood resistant enemy type in the game is humans, and there aren't a lot of those. Despicable treasure. Therefore you must accept blood vial. Really, am I doing this whole thing for some blood vials? Oh, feasting. 2 bullets and 3 blood vials. Are you serious? Wow. Rather irritating, ain't it, brother? Oh well. Side rooms are never anything good. Best thing they typically have is ritual materials. Alright, so I got this, and here's the actual loot. I see. Got a few issues, but I can do this. That's interesting. That's really interesting. That's like... It's a high tier watcher in a low tier dungeon with medium tier enemies and high tier loot with low tier blood echoes. This whole dungeon is super interesting to me. Back. Ooh, they can drop tier 2 ritual blood. That's nice, I need that. I have enemies on me right now, don't I? I have 6 tier 2 ritual bloods. How many did I need? I wonder. Ah, well. Okay. Going to be playing this smarter this time around. Not aggroing every enemy in the room at once. Well, this thing looks fearsome. This, like, crocodilian beast on the ground. There we go. Oh, nice! Nice. Blood attack up, 14.4%. What shape is it? Circle. It's not gonna fit in my Chicago. It will fit, however, in my Evelyn, which is good. So that's a really good gem for the Evelyn. That's 14%. That's nice. That's super nice. I'm happy about that. I'm really happy. Anyways. Ow, I just stubbed my toe on my other foot, kicking them back and forth. Ouchie. We're the way out. See ya. What are we at? Really? Oh wow, what a joke. Oh no, it's got a bunch of health. Whatever will I do? Oh no. Bosses should not be backstabbable, by the way. I really do not think they should. Like, it's a good mechanic. It's really nice. You can't just walk up behind it and press R1 and backstab like you can in Dark Souls. You have to charge R2 before you get the backstab. But, like, that could have been a somewhat threatening fight if I didn't have its moveset memorized from fighting so many of them, and B, if it couldn't be backstabbed, especially not backstab chained. That message said turn back. If I see more that say like turn back and stuff like that, then I will. Have mercy, blobby thing. Oh, hi. Oh, wow. This is kind of threatening. I can't really get behind you in here. Well, let's see how this goes. Well, so, fun fact about the Shikage, it inflicts something called rapid poison when it's transformed in the blood mode. So, it essentially has the same effect as Bleed from Dark Souls, where it instantly does a huge amount of damage. It's percentage based on the boss or enemy's health. So, that's why I went from doing like 100 damage a hit to doing 600 in one hit on that pig earlier. Also, I don't know why they're called boars. They don't have tusks. But I don't know if all boars have tusks. I'm not like a boar connoisseur. Nothing but darkness here, nothing but dead bodies here. Well, I'm gonna ignore you anyways and go in here. I shouldn't have ignored them. There's nothing here. A snatcher. He could have good loot. Come here. Here, boy. Psst, 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 psst. Oh, wow. That hit hard. Ho ho ho, my health bar. Somebody doesn't like it, getting shot for more than like 10 damage. Am I backtracking right now? No, I'm not. Nothing but items here. Molotovs? Bullets. Nice. We love a quick little restock. So the loot here isn't the greatest, but the blood gems have been decent. Like, almost 15% blood tinge blood gem. Literally, like, 27%. But I'm not going to be able to get that until a really late story dungeon, or if I get lucky and find a dungeon that's cracked. Like, literally cracked. Like, broken. And has, like, depth 5 tier loot. And, like, depth 1 tier enemies. I'm getting bullied. Oh, that's trapped. Not a fake wall. Crazy. Chicago needs higher durability because one of the best, like, curses you can get on a... Okay. So, some of the best blood gems in this game are cursed. Like, you have to have cursed gems to get the maximum damage achievable. And what they are, they can be any, like, sort of curse. Like, one literally lowers the damage, plus the, like, raised damage from the blood gem. So it's like, that's one of the worst ones you can get. Another one makes it so the weapon constantly eats at your health, which the Chicago already does, so that would be awful for the Chicago, because that means, like, I could literally die just from using this weapon. Okay, hot take, he shouldn't be able to attack that fast. Dead. Good. That's a not so great gem. This should be something useful. I'm gonna read the message before I pick it up.
Having really bad separation anxiety, so I'm just gonna stay here. Good night.
Night, love. You can come here anytime you want. An uncanny saw cleaver. Neat. I've never found an uncanny saw cleaver. It's okay if you don't have the audio on or something like that. I can understand. I don't want you to get in trouble. I hope your mom's okay with it, though. That would be the best outcome. Like, I don't know what she thinks is going to happen. Like, you're going to stay up all night watching me play a game that you don't understand in the slightest. But you would if you play it with me sometime. You know, that's all I'm saying. You know, just throwing it out there. But it's understandable, because you'd be learning a completely new genre of game. And I don't really think that you should start Soulsborne with Bloodborne, because you're going to get into, like, this game, and if you put in the full effort into this game, and, like, learning it and getting good at it and whatnot, you're going to think that all of these games promote aggression, and then you're going to try and be hyper-aggressive in Dark Souls 1 and get your ass smashed in with a hammer. Same thing's going to happen in Dark Souls 2. And then in DS3, you're going to be like, well, DS1 and 2 wanted me to be a little bit defensive, so I'm going to be defensive off the rip in Dark Souls 3, and then boom, head smashed in with, like, Gundir's halberd, because Dark Souls 3 plays like Bloodborne, in that it's hyper-aggression over anything else.
If we can play side by side in Bloodborne like I can see you and stuff, then I promise we can play tomorrow.
We can play... I can try and show you what co-op's like. Here's how it works. So, if you look, I'm going to use this item called a beckoning bell. Okay? Now, if somebody's ringing this... Oh, I don't have it on me. Well, there's a other bell called the small resonant bell, searching for the chime of one. When it finds one, a random person will be summoned into my world. Now, that's how it would normally work. To not do that at random, we can set a password. So I could put, like, doo-doo fart. I can put doo-doo. And then you set your password as doo-doo. And then I ring the bell. Here. There we go. I'll show you what it looks like now. Then I ring the big bell. And if you're in, like, the same level as me, which you will be, then it will search for your small bell. Or if you ring the big bell, vice versa. And basically that's how it works. You could be on the opposite end of the level for me. I don't like calling them levels because that's not really what they are. But if I say area, it means like you'll probably take it as like general vicinity. But no, as long as you are not past a boss fog, or like, so let's say this is the boss room over here, okay? Let's say as long as you are in anything in this entire area, including like past that door and through all the like rest of this dungeon, but not in the boss room or past it, then you can be summoned and I can summon you, and I can be summoned. So we can fight every single boss together. We can summon at the start of every single area and go through every single area together. We can play the entire game together. You'll just have to resummon me after every boss because it kicks me out after that, and vice versa. That's the only thing. So it's not like you'll see. You'll see. This is the character I'll be playing with you on as well, because it's not very like OP.
I'm so happy about that.
It's gonna be fun. I can't wait. I have to go home tomorrow, so it's gonna be good internet time. But bruh. And don't worry, like
comments.
we can play tomorrow. That's really cool. Like, I heard the, like, if we can play side by side, that's why I started explaining the multiplayer, but, like, I'm super happy that you'll play this with me. Thank you, baby. I promise I'll try and make it as enjoyable as I can. But I'm not going to, like, beat every boss for you either, because I want you to get the game's experience and want to replay it. And so, like, I'll help with bosses. But here's the thing, also, is there's something called downscaling. So, even though my weapon's only +4, and even though I am actually almost level 60, holy shit, when that happened. You'll be level 10 with a +0 weapon. You need to collect insight before you'll be able to summon me. 1 insight. Which means you'll have to at least enter a boss room. And you can just let the boss kill you. You'll go to the Hunter's Dream, either through a lamp, or if it's your first time dying, like to Cleric Beast, maybe. And then you can get the bell. And once you have the bell, you can summon me. So we can literally fight every boss together. But thanks to downscaling, my 180 damage, it's not actually 180, it's realistically about 300 per hit with this. Will probably be doing less damage than you. Your unupgraded weapon will probably do more damage than my blood gemmed up +4 Shikage. And that's because of downscaling. But that's okay, because it'll make it so you're the one who's primarily fighting the boss, and I'm doing distraction work at best. So you'll still get the game's full experience, and I can be there with you while it's happening. But I won't, like, sit idly by. If I think, like, you're about to get trashed on, and you're really struggling with the boss, then I will take full attention. I can solo practically every boss in this game with ease. The only ones I struggle to solo are Ludwig, Shadows of Yharnam, Vacuous Rom, and Lawrence the First Vicar. but we will not fight Lawrence, nor will we won't be completing the DLC together on your first playthrough. We can go through the DLC, but we won't be able to kill the final boss. And that's because I have never successfully killed the final boss of the DLC solo. Orphan of Cause is the literal hardest boss in this game, and is considered to be one of, if not the hardest bosses in Soulsborne. Orphan of Cause is incredibly difficult, and we will not be able to complete the DLC. Not until you're on, like, your 4th playthrough of this game, and you have a decent grasp of it. And I'm hoping you'll want to do multiple playthroughs, because there's a lot more variety in this game than some shit like Terraria or something. You can use any weapon and specify your build around that weapon in particular. And there's so much replay value to these games. Like, I think I have literally used a build around every single weapon in Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3, and still replay those games constantly. And there's like 100-something weapons. Almost dies like a boss. Mashallah. Okay. Time for the next boss. Usually areas like this are absolutely loaded with enemies, so I'm surprised it wasn't. Also, look at that fall. I don't know if you're asleep yet. I hope so. I hope you're getting sleep, baby. I really do. But if you're not, at the fall I just took, that fall looks survivable. The Dark Souls games, chances are you'll die. Fall damage in Souls is different from Bloodborne. And then fall damage in Sekiro literally doesn't exist. Like, you have a fucking grappling hook in that game. That's why, one of the reasons I just refuse to touch Sekiro. Like, if it was bought for me, like you got me Sekiro, Shadows Die Twice for Christmas or something, or somebody did, I'd play it, but, like, I do not want that game. Also, not another Watcher trio. It's such a lame boss fight. Like, this is just crowd control, pretty much. That's all this is. It's not even a challenge. Like, okay, I'll get out the Molotovs. If I can get rid of Gun Guy quickly, then this fight is over. Damn. Didn't know Gun Guy could go sicko mode with it either. Literally, the Chicago's R2 is so busted. Practically just doing this for the inside at this point. And I'm hoping to get like a cool boss fight. I'm gonna ignore it if there's a secondary room. Tier 2 Ritual Blood. That's why I'm here. Oh no, not another room like this. These are so big and like annoying to go through because it's the same room every time. There's never anything great in them. You. I need to kill you. I like how I shoot him and then get hit right after I shoot him, but I don't get the parry. Also, I like how this dumbass pig thinks it's like existence means anything. Like, okay. Good job, Wilbur. Oh, a mini chest. How fun. Tomb mold. I need that. I don't need tier 1, I need tier 5 tomb mold, but that will come later, I suppose. I need to figure out where that scurrying beast was, and then not aggro the pigs. Like the one I just fucking aggroed. Oh my god, come here. Get the fuck. Fucking asshole. God, they're annoying. Can I do the things I wanted to do now? Instead of having to manage a fucking, like, oinker. Where's the snatcher at? I need the snatchers because they drop upgrade materials that I need. You're not the snatcher. Oh, that's horrifying. You could not do that? That'd be cool. Just saying. Where did its head go? Are you shitting me? Did I really just get robbed? Wow. Thank you, game. There's the snatcher. Here, king. Oh, yep. Just fly up in the air. See ya. Alright. Next course of action is not to get hit by a rat in the darkness, but to instead progress further. Literally, my life is bitches every single night. No, it's beaches. Keep forgetting SMH. Is it beaches? I need to, like, look that up, because it really does sound like, you know, the funny word. Literally, my life is beaches every single night. Messy buns and Christmas lights. Literally, my life is. Literally, my life is. Beaches makes more sense. I love when, like, I accidentally jump trying to dodge and, like, jump into some shit like that. And it's just, like, the thing that first runs in my mind is, like, wow. Yeah. I need to repair the Chicago soon. Use this to get back faster. Oh, another watchdog. Well, suppose it's better than what could have been in this boss room. I've seen what can spawn in this boss room, and it's not a fight that I want to endure ever again. Damn, he throwing up food like that? And then he sits in the fucking lava, so I can't attack him. Wow. I love delaying a dodge purposefully so I avoid an attack and then still getting hit by the attack. Bro, I need one more hit. Don't even try to do that shit with me. Been sick of that happening lately. Well, that was shit. Did that for like a good gun gem, and that's it. Literally, I did that whole dungeon thinking something else good would come of it. Literally, my life is beaches every single night, messy buns and Christmas lights. Literally, my life is. Literally, my life is. If I recall, this dungeon is broken. Gonna ignore the side room for now. I think nothing but ritual materials here. That's yeah. I remember this shit. It is broken. I don't remember if it's like good broken. So this looks identical to the previous dungeon, but I promise it's not. I don't want to mess with this. I know what this is, and it's bad. And it has an insight stealing boss. Anomalocaris. Get a +3, Evelyn. It's only got room for one gem. But now, it should be doing a lot more damage than previously. Previously on shit's pants.
I'm having really bad separation anxiety, so I'm just gonna stay here. Good night. If we can play side by side in Bloodborne like I can see you, I'm so happy about that. Look comment.
What the heck just happened? All of your comments just repeated. Weird. Huh. Ryder Palask. I guess I'm gonna fight someone who I really don't have any further choice but to fight fucking oh no. Oh, I don't wanna fight Shadows of Yharnam, Mommy. I don't wanna. Oh god. Literally, my life is beaches every single night. Messy buns and Christmas lights. Literally, my life is. Literally, my life is. See, my level for this area is higher than it should be. But my weapon... Could you fucking die, you stupid mutt? God, dogs in this game make me so mad, because it'll just attack, 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 attack. And they don't do too much damage per attack. They'll sit there and fucking just keep attacking. Anyways, I am severely over-leveled for the area, but my weapon is severely under-leveled, as in it should be +6. I'm not going to be able to beat Shadows of Yharnam with a +4 weapon. I'm going to have to level it up to +6, which will downscale me even further when we play together. But, yeah, it's worth... Kick around his body. Some sort of toy. Bitches every single night. High skill viscerals do be kinda hitting like a freight train. Opening the shortcut for today.
Members of the League cleanse the streets of all the filth that's spread about during the hunt. Like any half-decent hunter ought to, you know? You've seen enough of these wretched beasts, freakish slugs and mad doctors. Sentence these things to death with the help of your League confederates. What do you say? Why not join the League? Yes,
Yeah.
welcome at the start. The night just think
MRW, the Confederates are actually the good guys of something for once. So the Confederates in this game are a league of, like, beast hunters who are obsessed with cleansing, like, impurity, which is ironic because I just joined the Confederates as a vile blood, meaning I have tainted blood, diseased, pale blood. I am an impurity, and they would naturally want to get rid of me. But they're actually the good guys, because the impurities they want to get rid of are typically nasty, disgusting, wretched, foul beasts. Unfortunately, they would lump me in with those beasts and kill me, most likely. Thankfully, the game's lore doesn't go that deep, so they aren't going to kill me on sight, like, and I won't get invaded just because I'm a vile blood. So, you know, funny story that. Yeah, sure, I'll cleanse the world of impurity. While I'm a walking impurity myself. Slight light, cleansing the world of evil people, and in the process becoming an evil person himself, using the Death Note. See? God, I'm so cool. Now that I've watched it. Could you, like, fuck off and let me pick up the item, and then I'll just walk away? Thank you. See ya. Literally, my How much damage did I do to you? I've never tried to kill one of these before. Oh wow, this is easy. Wow. Wow. Murky Blood Gemstone. Adds poison to my weapon. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. I mean, like, it's not something I'm gonna use, because I'm not on a poison build. If I'm on any form of poison build, it's a rapid poison build because of the Chicago. Not like... Oh, I need to grab that. Not a slow poison build. For that I have poison throwing knives, which set off slow poison in like 4 to 5 knives, if that. See, the perks of having a strong gun are like that. Like, I would have actually had to risk getting killed right there. Because I would have had to fight him. Like, genuinely fight him. I'm getting torn the fuck up. I need to step away for a moment. Use an antidote. There we go. Perfect. Deep Sea. Increases frenzy resistance. Well, that's helpful. Nice. Ooh. Sorry about that. Okay, how many twin shards do I have? I have 11. I need 5 plus 8. So I need to have 13. So I need 2 more. Now I can get this up to plus 6. And then I can go fight Shadows of... Or, you know, Shadows of Yharnam. Alright, this gum's lost its flavor. It's so hard to swallow gum. But when I do that, like, arm thing I told you about, it's easier. Oh, these ones. You guys cast. Arcane. Well. Imagine not relying on the strength of your blood to kill things. Anti-clockwise metamorphosis. I'm getting good runes. Let's go. Arcane blood gemstone. Blue elixir. Getting good things. Getting a lot of Madman's knowledge, and by extension a lot of insight. It's always nice. I'm gonna need a lot of insight, because I'm gonna have to buy a blood rock, I think. No, because there's one in the DLC, so 1 blood rock to max out Chicago. I'm gonna need a 3rd for Evelyn, though. one more Twin Shard. Then I can get Chicago +6. And then my next set of Twin Shards is going to go to the Evelyn. And then I'm going to hold off on leveling Ryder Palashka until I'm like DLC ready, honestly. Because it's a weapon I've never really dedicated time to. So I don't know like if I'll like it or not, and I don't want to risk, not liking it. I need one more Twin Shard. Clockwise metamorphosis. There we go. It's only 5% extra health, but anything counts because I'm not leveling health up again for a decent bit of time. I need one more Twin Shard. And then I can just bold Hunter's Mark and whip this hoe. I think there's one in these, like, roots over here. That's just another rune. Dissipating Lake. Dissipating. That's probably Bolt. I need a Twin Shard, bro. You calm down with that. It's not what I thought it was. Thought that was the Madaris whistle, which would summon like this giant like alligator thing to eat me. God, this game's community is so funny. Treat tight spot with care. Where the hell am I? I've literally never taken the time to explore this area. Confession time! This is my least favorite area in the game because it's just a run-up to Shadows of Yharnam, and I hate Shadows of Yharnam with a burning passion because every single other boss in the game feels like bullshit that I can beat with skill, but Shadows of Yharnam is basically just die until finally you get the thing right. And when you get the thing right, guess what you get for getting the thing right? Another boss where it's just like die until you get the thing right. Then you get the thing right, and it's like, well, by the way, didn't do anything for you, really, sorry. Look at this guy. What? Huh. Ugh, I hate the, like, reeing they do. Oh, that's not helping. Oh, that's not helping like I thought it would. It's not helping with the poison. It's just making me defenseless. There we go. I'm out. That's all I needed. God, this game is terrifying in, like, theory. Because there's two possibilities, and neither of them are ever explained. Either one... Oh yeah, fun fact, the moon watches you, because it's not actually the moon. It's a depiction of the moon that is actually the moon presence, which is an old, old, old great one. You get to kill at the end of the game if you do a certain thing right. But it's never explained on. But there's two possibilities. Either one of two things is the case. Either I'm a mass murderer and kill everything in my path, and there's zero reasoning behind such actions, or the beasts are actually real. And either way, no matter how you look at it, it's horrifying because I'm trapped in a nightmare, okay? Now, hear me out. In this nightmare, I see beasts, and I see the worst of men. And also going on currently in this nightmare, innocent people are dying constantly. Hold on, my brain is like dead Rius thin. $304 damage, let's go. Okay, so anyways, I was like trying to calculate damage. Either I'm killing innocent people and I'm basically just living out life in a fever dream, having my mind manipulated by like some form of eldritch higher power, or everybody has gone insane due to having their bodies ministered and treated with like just random ass blood. And you've got people turning into beasts all over the place, and everybody's locking themselves up in their homes, sending their husbands out on the hunt, and they don't come home for one reason or another. Either their husbands, because, like, all these men you're seeing attack me, like, they're humans. This is just normal people. Like, this guy right here is just a normal person. He just perceives me as a beast, because he's, like, blood drunk. Killing innocent people and an unstoppable killing machine, or the entire world has gone to shit and everybody's gonna die anyways. And even if I do something about it, here's what happens. Spoiler. So if you're watching this tomorrow and you don't want to hear the spoiler for the end of the game, go on and just like skip past this part. I'm only going to explain it for like 2 minutes tops. But basically, here's how the end of the game goes. You fight the final boss, Gehrman, the first hunter. You defeat Gehrman, and if you've used enough 1/3 of the umbilical cord, then the moon presence comes down, and you can kill it. What happens if you successfully kill the moon presence is you become so powerful that your human body can no longer contain your power. and you transform into a Great One. Normally humans would transform into a kin, but because of the amount of Great Ones you would have killed at that point, it is like impossible for you to become something like as weak as a kin. Even that is too weak for you. You literally become an eldritch god. And like nothing changes. Everything stays shitty for everybody. That's just really sad. Anyways, it's over now. So it is time for Shadows of Yharnam. My weapon is now over-leveled and overpowered. Everything is golden. 358 damage is what I'm doing in blood form. First, I have to determine if blood form is the proper form to use for this fight. So I'm going to give you a quick swipe, 231. Okay, yeah. Blood's the move. But I want to use parries as well. Because I've got high skill. Yeah. Wow. Not me shitting on Shadows of Yharnam for once. Thank God. I hate this boss so much. Come here. Oh my God. Fuck you. I hate this boss so much. Good. Yeah, use the only one of your attacks that does anything. It's too late. I've already won. Even if I miss that, I've already won. Good. God, I hate that boss. Alright. Time to alter my setup even further and make it even better. Oh. Why are people still trying to say, like, uh-oh, politics alert, by the way. Why are people still trying to say, like, no, Trump won? Like, no, he didn't. Get the fuck over it. I would say, you know, your orange Cheeto that you wanted in office. This doesn't go out to anybody. I just speak in your. But, like, Trump, I would say Trump can try again 4 years from now. But he's probably going to be dead by then. Like, Trump is such a garbage human being that one of two things is going to happen. Either the fact that the only things that Donald Trump consumes is McDonald's, and he's like an old fucking guy, are going to catch up to him, and he's going to die of old age or a heart attack or whatever. Or the other option, people are going to be like, well, Trump's such a piece of shit, I don't want to risk him getting in office again. I'm going to fucking assassinate him, and then Donald Trump will die. Via assassination. That's not... Calm down, calm down, government officials listening in on this. It's not me saying I'm going to do that. It's my prediction that somebody's going to do. I have no intentions of... You know what, I need to stop before I get my ass, like, thrown in federal prison. Wouldn't that be a funny thing to happen? Now I'm going to be repairing the Chicago constantly. because it has this blood gem that gives it insanely high damage boost at the cost of making its durability literal ass. Atheists, when they realize they forgot to put out child blood and aborted fetuses for Darwin clause. I love this type of meme that's like come out recently about how like Santa believers, non-Santa believers, I am severely overpowered all of a sudden. Chicago is so good. Oh no. Fucking frenzy. Let's go. I wouldn't by chance have sedative, would I? Well. Barely lived, but I did. Come here, motherfucker. Ugh. Arcane Lake. Arcane damage reduction by 7%. See, that's pretty nice, but it's not like... If it was like 20% arcane reduction, I'd throw it on without a second thought in the world. But like, against Rom, 7% is not gonna be enough to save me from getting fucking one-shotted. Rom's fight is about to basically just be a battle of like who can do more damage in the shortest amount of time. I'll probably even use a Beast Blood Pellet here. Curse the fiends and their children too. I still don't want to tussle with that hunter. They use a Call Beyond, and a Call Beyond is like, it's the spell that I'm constantly calling like nuclear and things like that. And it's because it's like literally so bullshit. But I will try, because I want to see. Please don't use a Call Beyond. That's Augur of Ebrietas. A Blood Drag. I got a Blood Drag for killing her. Look at that, and I can bring that to the Vile Blood Queen. Or, I can explain this thing's lore. Fun fact, Blood Drags appear in the blood of Echo Fiends, the blood of hunters. She partakes in these offerings so that she can bear the child of blood, the next Vile Blood heir. She consumes these to create a child. I want you to now stop whatever you're doing, if you can, of course, and look at the stream, and see this. She consumes these to create a child. All I'm saying is those look like exactly like sperm. Blood sperm. Also, I'm now like referring to you in like a different tense. I say like too much, I've got to stop. In a different tense because I know you're 1000% asleep at this point. And if you're not, you like better text me. Let me know. Despicable wheelchair. So the next area is going to be not so fun for me. Because my next boss I'm going to have to fight after Rom, I believe is the one reborn. And that's like the second most blood resistant boss in the game. So that's going to be fun. Also, I've got one shot, literally like one opportunity at this fight pretty much. So I gotta make it count. Of course. See, like, the boss doesn't pose a threat. Like, now it's gonna start casting spells at me and shit, but like, the real only threat here is these annoying ass fucking bugs. Like that. Like, what can I do against arcane attacks when I've got to deal with this dumbass fucking spiders at the same time? These dumb fucking spiders. People I don't really like. You, myself, Simon Cowell. Now I run away in the hopes that I don't get killed trying to fight the boss. You dumbass fucking insects, come here. I'm killing all of you. This is genocide time. I can kill the boss if I can get rid of these spiders. Like, I guarantee I can kill Rom without a single teleport if I can get rid of these. Seems like they don't like blood damage, so that's good. Alright. No, that's not what I fucking want. God. Simon fucking Cowell. Oh yeah, I forgot that's something I'm gonna have to manage as well, is now that fucking overgrown caterpillar over there is gonna be using arcane against me. Oh my god. Really? Weapon at risk. Holy shit, fuck. Okay. That literally just raped my damage. And that's not a word I throw around, like, in that context often, but it literally just destroyed my damage. Now I have to use the rifle spear to kill these. Thankfully, this weapon is actually phenomenal. Good move set at the very least. Simon fucking Cowell. Okay. I knew it would fucking happen too. How's my durability looking? I literally might break the Chicago in this fight. Like, I'm gonna have to get aggressive here. I'm gonna have to avoid some attacks, be defensive for a second, and then run it. Like, I'm gonna have to hit and run with the Chicago, I think. That's how this fight's looking, is a hit and run fight. Can I get it? One hit, let's go. Oh, I did it. Oof. It's tense. Even with amazing damage, that fight is something else. Hello. Heidi ho, neighbor. Lol. So around this time is where I go from like a dreaming hunter to a hunter with eldritch knowledge. And this is the point where the character becomes like legitimately a lot stronger, lore-wise at least. Like, I have just ascended to what is almost akin. And my next ascension will be after either defeating Gehrman or the Moon Presence. If I defeat Gehrman, I will, I believe, be taken in. If I remember correctly, the Moon Presence takes me in as its child, and I become stronger, but remain a kin. If I kill the Moon Presence, then I become a Great One. So my next ascension is unknown at the moment. What I'm thinking about doing is, like, I guess just playing for another, like, 23 minutes or so, and then hopping off. So I gotta be up at 7-ish. So I will be getting roughly 6 hours of sleep, because I know, like, the moment this PlayStation goes off, like, I am out. Like, I'm slumped. So that's gonna... Yeah, see, I've never actually been hit by that. But every time I've been against this one old man, I've known that that fucking thing would hit like a freight train. Because it, just, like, look at it from here. Look at how it sounds. Hear this. Let's see that damage again. Go on. What? Hold on. But so the bullet is too. If I get closer, does that fix it? No. Really? So then logically... Wow. Who the fuck are you? Tell me I'm not wanted here? Get the hell out. Oh, the Chicago is still like up. I think I did that fast enough. So, fun fact about Soulsborne games. I actually think I've explained this to you in a stream before. If you quit out of the game fast enough, when you fall to your death, before the death screen triggers, then open it back up, you will be at the last spot you were standing on, typically unharmed. It's not the most consistent thing. I'd say like 80% of the time you're good. I have to log into online every time I do it, so it's not something I like doing often. Like, a lot of times you'll see me just take death falls because it's such a hassle to get back into the game. But that's just a nuisance. I do not want to be in Yahar'gul any longer than I need to be. I'm back. Hey. Hey. Oh, the Chicago is so good. Oh, I see why they aren't dropping anything, because they're just going to get rang back into existence by the Bell Woman. Where's she at? There she is. Come here, ho. No way. Weapon broken. Look at that. Totally forgot to go back and repair it. Now it's destroyed. So now I have to get a new one. No, I'm just kidding. Grab this. Grab this. A bolt gem. What do I look like, an arcane build? What do you think I am? So unfortunately, I'm now going to be forced to return to the Hunter's Dream. So that's chill. Let's see. Ludwig should not be a hard fight for the DLC. And then, what are they called? Living Failures should be easy. Lady Maria of the Astral Clock Tower ought to be quite the interesting fight, because she uses the Shikage, and I am willing to put money on the fact that she is hyper-resistant to her own weapon. She uses Shikage and Rakuya. So, twin katanas. Well, Shikage is not really a katana. It's got a katana blade on a, like, cavalier's sword. some more throwing knives going. Change up my runes, maybe. My moon runes. .53 insight. 10. And 16. It's a huge hit to my insight, but it's worth. It's all worth. Because now I have choices to make. I've just purchased the Rider Palace. I may either fortify it and try to use it, or can fortify the Evelyn to +6 and then get some blood echoes going. Can fortify the Rider Palace to +3 if I had enough blood echoes to do so. So now my Evelyn does 200 damage a shot, which is really solid for a pistol type gun. Nah. Rifle Spear's been loyal to me. I really do not want to get rid of it, but Rider Palace is taking its place. I'm getting rid of all the shit I'm not wearing. Get rid of all these. Anything under 10% goes. 10.5%. Alright, maybe there's something I can do with blood gems on the Chicago that would make it better. Or the Evelyn, even. Put something on the Rider Palace. First, I gotta adjust this, because this is my main weapon. It needs to have my best shit for the time being. Okay, it does. So that beefs up the blood attack of the Rider Palace. The Rider Palace is I'm just trying to test this weapon. Okay, rapier at first, with a slash attack, transformed. Ooh, that's kind of badass, not gonna lie. That's really cool. 81. 172. That's neat as fuck. I like that. It's cool as fuck. Alright. Nice. Alright, cool. Well, I am pretty set up tomorrow after I get home from school. Do any measure of homework that I probably have or don't have. Or home work, work at home, that I might have to do as well, because, fuck me. I will be on, obviously, we're going to be on call, and we can play this, because I have this character stacked up to the point where I'll be doing awful damage in your world, and I'll take huge amounts of damage in your world. So I won't be as OP if I, let's say you summon me with a +3 weapon, I would be doing more damage than I would be doing with this weapon. With a +7 weapon, because of how downscaling works. So, I'm gonna get some sleep, because it's 12:48, I'm exhausted. I know you've got, separation anxiety going on, and I'm gonna have my phone right next to my skull. And right now, on stream, I'm going to enter my Touch ID first. Holy shit. I'm going to go to settings, wherever that's at. Where's settings, bro? Oh, utilities, that makes sense. Sounds and haptics. And max out my ringer. So I'm going to have it right next to my head. I'm going to kill the stream and go to sleep. And if you need me, anytime at all, I guess if you're hearing this, you probably need me now. Because you aren't asleep yet. Or you're watching this tomorrow. Either way, if you're watching this tomorrow and you hear this, send me a message. Please give me attention. Please, please, please. I love you. If you need me throughout the night, like if you're awake right now, like half awake, and you're like afraid of messaging me because you think I'm going to be upset or something, talk to me. Night, Lily.